Well, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for NAF for having the conference here in Detroit. It's always a great opportunity for us to showcase our work. DPSCD is certainly on the rise as we try to rebuild the district. For those of you in the room that don't know the history of DPS, Detroit Public Schools, now Detroit Public Schools Community District, we were under emergency manager governance structure for over 10 years where our board was not empowered. We had individuals appointed by the state to run the district, and in many ways that process moved us backwards. Everything from enrollment to student achievement to our finance and the way we manage our resources. I've been a proud superintendent here in DPSCD for 2 school years. We're moving to our 3rd school year this fall, and a lot of that work is certainly focused on our high school our reform at the high school level. But only in the past 2 years, for the first time in over 10 years, we've seen an improvement in enrollment. Our chronic absenteeism is down. Student achievement is up in both literacy and math. We've reduced teacher vacancies from 275 to 120. That should be down to maybe a couple dozen by the fall. We are certainly a district that is in rebuilding phase. Thank you. But I would say our greatest opportunity is at the high school level, and most of that work is focused on truly providing students with a springboard to college or the world of work, and that certainly involves our career academies. Last year, we had 36 career academies. By 2020, we're looking to expand that to 56 career academies. We've been working hard. Thank you. We've been working hard to align those to the demands of the city's industry needs. The district is on the rise, but so is the city. It's hard not to be here downtown and not see that. We want our career academies obviously to be aligned with the jobs of now and the future. Those career academies will focus on business, finances, healthcare, technology, media arts, law, education, public safety, engineering, manufacturing, construction, transportation, and service industries in general. Not only will there be a focus on the career academies alone, but do enrollment. We want the career academies to maybe be an immediate job opportunity for our students, but also an opportunity for them to build their awareness, exposure, build confidence in the world outside of school. That could lead to direct employment, but it also, with our do enrollment work, it'll also lead to college experience. I think the greatest way to allow a child who's on the fence about whether they're college material is to actually take college classes. So we were only offering 28 courses in 9 high schools last year. Going into next year, we'll be at 62 do enrollment courses at 20 high schools. Almost all of our high schools will be offering do enrollment, and those will be connected to our career academies. So not only will students take career academy type courses, but they'll also take do enrollment courses at the same time. We've had a lot of business excitement and interest in our career academy work. You can see that mainly at a couple of our high schools, which are really career tech centers, Randolph, Brighthawk, and Go Lightly, where we've seen complete redesigns of our facilities with new infrastructure, equipment. We're also paying our teachers more in our career academies, at least in those areas first. So not doing that across the board yet, but we know that we cannot use the traditional teacher salary schedule to recruit individuals that have had experience in the industry to then leave industry to come to our education space to offer classes. On average, you know that when you're in the private sector, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a welder, you're making more often in a private sector, and we need your experience in our schools, and that often means offering more in salary. Our business community has stepped up to offer more salaries in our career tech areas. We need to expand that career academies. So you can't be here and not hear our pitch. So if you are in Metro Detroit, If you're out throughout Michigan, if you're in the Midwest, on the West Coast, down south, we are building our career academies, and we want you to come to Detroit. So, to close, thank you for being here. If you don't know about DPSCD yet, I guarantee you will in the next coming years. We are a district that's rebuilding. And why are we rebuilding? Because our children deserve better. The problem in Detroit hasn't been a problem of our children. The problem has been the lack of a governance structure, leadership that is bold, ambitious, and visionary, and employees that are supported with a vision of accountability and support. Only in 1 year we've seen the difference as far as grade level performance of our students. Over the years, we know that our children with the right kind of support and accountability will demonstrate not only the perseverance that they've demonstrated, but the intelligence will come out in pure academic work and this work in career academies. So I'm doing this work because we know that our students deserve better, but more importantly, if we get this right in Detroit, we can send a message not only throughout this country, but the world, what traditional public education is about. It's about equal opportunity, and it's about giving every child an equal opportunity to the American dream, and we've lost sight of that in this country, and we've lost sight of that specifically in urban areas throughout the district. Traditional public education means all. That means the beauty and the beast of everything that our children bring to school every day. It's up to the school district to get this right, but with the right national and state support in doing that work. So watch Detroit, because when we start to rise, you're going to see what the blueprint looks like, which should be implemented throughout this country in order to give children what they deserve, and that means supporting our career academies with broader focus, resources, and broader community support as well. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy your conference, and think about Detroit as you move forward. Thank you, everyone.